I'm gonna have to like run downstairs in like 5-10 minutes for like 2 minutes to hand over some cables to a friend, but that's not gonna affect participation. Just saying. Launching it. Yeah. We're all level 5, right?
Yeah.
Extra tech.
I'm not in a class that gets that this time. Do you get any extra attacks as a monk, Dan?
Yeah, I get 2 attacks per action now. I thought rogues did as well, but
No, I think it's barbarians, fighters, paladins, rangers, and must be monks as well. So the only reason Johnson got it is because you took all those levels in ranger. Pity I've still got the -1 to intelligence, but I get a +3 overall to dex checks now. Get +9 to sleight of hand check.
sneaky, sneaky.
I know what I'm adding.
Right, yeah, I mean, you guys all awake from your long rest. And that, what is it you want to do?
Well, we need to go to Eggfort and explain the situation to him and probably ask his advice, and then go back to Linda and give her some sort of comforting information that will hopefully allow us to stop this shit from happening going forward, I guess. Does that sound like a plan?
Sorry, so what was your plan again?
Basically go to Eggfort and ask for help, I guess. I mean, he at least needs to know what was happening, and maybe he'll understand more about this cat situation.
Well, the thing is, I don't think Eggfort will be particularly helpful. He doesn't seem.
Well, maybe Ida then. I don't know. I mean, if I got hit in the same way that cat got hit by you two, I would be on the floor dead. And it didn't even look like it scratched it. So, this cat ain't right. And I guess I'm saying we're out of our depth.
That is true, but I feel like Eggfort would kind of just be like, well, what you gonna do about it? And then, like, just put us on our way with nothing.
Eggfort's useless.
Yeah, I agree.
Let me just go to Ada.
So, yeah, I mean, maybe Ada can give us something more useful. If not,
Only
Rion,
only thing Eggfort's gonna say is, "Oh well, that's fascinating." Thanks.
Thank you. Well, I mean, what other clues have we got?
I love how we're lying
like,
lying on the furniture, just contemplating what
I
we're
mean,
gonna do.
we're dead. We died
Trapping
from
the most
that last
powerful wizard
session.
that you know.
Dead tired.
What clues have we got so far? Like, is there anything that you guys can go on, or are we kind of like stuck right now?
we know that Tina knew that she was going to the graveyard to meet somebody to summon something, but she thought she was summoning a zombie boyfriend. We
Yep.
know, if we can believe her, that Gail had no knowledge of the incident whatsoever, and she was back at her apartment, the last thing she remembered. So this cat appears to be, I don't know, a powerful warlock capable of controlling multiple people at once.
Do you think it's worth going to the apartment, kind of seeing if there's any clues there, rather than going straight to the professors, I suppose?
Going to the where, sorry?
To the apartment, because that's the last thing Gail remembered, wasn't it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, if she doesn't have any problems with us snooping around.
Well, I mean, we
If
helped
her cat's there, it may cause problems. But, I mean,
But
if Linda's kept her word, Gail should still be at the In-N-Out Burger, technically.
Yeah. What if that cat's still there, but the warlock's kind of just taken the appearance of it, kind of to give like a false sense of hope, kind of. So it's just taking on the appearance. You know what I mean?
Vex looks at you just a bit blankly.
I think there's no harm in checking the
You mean-
apartment. What do you think, Fad?
I guess Gale, yeah.
If all else fails, we can always go to the
If all else
Ida.
fails, we can always get a burger
and a burger. Yeah.
to go this time.
Yep.
Okay.
So wait, Hilarion, you're saying that maybe the cat isn't a cat?
No, I'm saying the cat is a cat, but the cat that we saw just it is just a disguise. That person gone, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, like they were just being cat-shaped.
Yeah.
So you're saying the cat is a cat, but that cat wasn't the cat that
It
is
wasn't the cat, yes. There.
Ah, right. I think I'm on the right
So
line.
with this cat that isn't a cat has taken over the position of being a cat, but not really a cat at Gale's. Why? Is it a ruse?
Could be to get Gale's trust.
I mean, I think that's not a bad point to work. Like, why did the cat need help? Like, why did it need Gale and Tina, right?
Or maybe
What
it
if,
needed two stooges for the summoning, and it became aware that Tina was someone gullible with magical ability that would be able to be manipulated easily. How a cat
Yeah.
would gain that information, I can't say.
Sure, but then why would the cat turn up? Like, if he was using them as stooges, surely he'd not want to be there so people didn't spot the cat? I don't know.
Maybe it just thought people were stupid enough to think a cat wouldn't be involved.
So at this point, do we need to... are we looking for a cat? Like, are we going to try and find the original cat that's been replaced? Or... I don't...
You don't need to. I'm just saying we could go to the apartment, get some clues maybe. If we see the cat, then we see the cat. What do you think? I don't think the cat is the end all be all.
I mean, I'm up for going and looking, but, yeah. I mean, what if she has other cats?
Well, I could detect magic on them, see if any of them are magic beings.
I mean, it's worth a try.
I mean, what else would you want us to do? So it's either we go to the apartment, or we go to the professor's, or what else? What else can we do?
I'm just trying to figure out what we actually know, because I mean, it's not like we've taken count of, the actual facts that we have so far, right?
Hmm? Good point.
So, I mean, we know. Let's stick with like the literal logic. Really, we know that somebody who wants to summon bad things is potentially cat shaped. We still don't know why they want to summon bad things, right? We don't have like a motive.
No, we don't.
We don't really know why they've targeted Tina and Gale, but we don't know why they need help. So I think maybe it'd be good if we could learn why all of those things, maybe.
But where are we going to find that? That's my only issue with that. How would we go about finding that? Unless we question them ourselves, but we can't really do that, can we?
True, true. Maybe we could. I don't know. What if we could try and tail the cat?
Hang on. Maybe it is worth going to Ida. Maybe I can come up with a spell that can reconstruct a scene. Maybe give us a clue, like a look into the past.
Oh, I mean, we could try Ida, but I seem to remember that Professor Eggfort, Wizard Professor Eggfort, was the chronomancy guy, wasn't he?
Oh,
That sounds like chronomancy to me.
good point. You think we should go to Eggfort instead then?
I mean, I think it's worth. I mean, we could go to both of them. Sure.
Yeah, I mean
Can't hurt.
they're all in
You
the.
may as well try him and then ask her if he's not up for helping. And while you guys do that, why don't I go to the apartment and see if I can see that cat hanging around? And
Okay, and that brings me on to my next point.
split up.
We don't know where Gale's apartment is.
Could ask Tina.
that's a good point. I will go buy In-N-Out Burger and ask Linda and make sure Gail is still at the Burger Shack. And then I'll go to the apartment. How's that sound?
Yeah, I mean, we just need to know where it is before we can go there, right? It's,
Well, you can always message us on the.
No, that's a good point.
You can message us on our eye crystals, right?
eye crystal.
I forgot what it was called, so I just put eye crystals.
Kind of like that, if I'm honest. So, I guess, but you want to ask Egg for... Wait, what was it exactly? You want to reconstruct what?
I want to see if I can reconstruct the moment where Gale the last moment before Gale went to the graveyard, or the last thing they remember. So I suppose we will need the location of the apartment. Then, if Eggfort or Ida can teach me how to reconstruct the scene, then maybe we can get information off that. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know if magic like that exists, but if it does,
Doesn't hurt to ask, does it?
yeah, it'd be damn handy. That's for sure.
Valerian will kick Fad's sofa to wake him up. Hey!
What?
What do you think?
About what?
Sitting there all silent.
I'm not sitting. I'm sleeping, and you're interrupting the sleep.
Ah. Well, we're gonna get going soon.
Well, can we just 5 minutes? Can we just do 5 minutes, please?
Alright, guys. Give him 5 minutes. Give him 5 minutes. Where is Bone Jaw? Jawbone.
Bone jaw, jawbone. But yeah, I like bone jaw.
Sorry, I'm losing my mind, clearly.
He headed out.
Oh, did he say where?
I don't think he did. No. But just when you guys got back before you got your long rest, he headed out. So
Right. So,
I mean, it was early morning, so he was probably going to the school to work. I would have thought. Like,
shall we split up then? I suppose Vex and whoever you want to take with you will go to the Big Burger and try and find the apartment.
I love how since the last session, Apollo, you've somehow descended into a boomer who can't quite remember the exact name for stuff.
No, I don't, because I've got terrible memory.
You know, you're talking to your mum about something when you're a kid, and like she's like, "Oh no, we've got that Big Burger stuff at home." It's like
Exactly. I'm losing my mind.
So what? You're saying maybe send Vex and Thad to In and Out, and we go see the various egg forts?
Yeah, what do you think? Unless you want Fat to come with.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea sending Thad with Vex, just in case the worst happens.
Like, good idea.
Do you hear that, Thad?
Still getting his beauty sleep. Give him 2 more minutes.
Oh God! I just get up from the couch. My ribs.
Yeah, that's quite a small couch for a big guy to be, sleeping on.
Well, it's not the couch that caved my ribs in, if you remember.
Who? Who caved them in?
The cat.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, you did you?
Well, I mean, it almost killed me as well. I just forgot that it mauled you, you know? Besides, you're big and strong and you got that armor. I thought you'd be fine.
I don't want to talk about it. Where are we going?
Well, Vex wanted to go and investigate the apartment, Gail's apartment. So we were thinking maybe you could go with her so she doesn't get jumped by the cat or something.
Sure, let's
And
go.
then-
I gestured to Vex.
I mean, not that that isn't a good idea, but the whole point of me going after the cat is I can be stealthy. And no offense, Dad, but you're wearing armor and you sound like somebody rattling a cutlery box.
Yeah, but I mean, what if being stealthy fails and you
Wanna
need
go by
to use the
yourself
big
then?
sword?
Then I run away,
Listen, well,
whilst rapidly messaging all of you to say things have gone south.
Well, Fad could be a good distraction. Noise.
Yeah, I feel like maybe you should take Thad with you.
Well, I guess come with me to In-N-Out Burger and then we can agree on it from there. Then at least maybe you'll be close by, right?
I need the potion. I need to stop by for a potion.
Yeah, okay, good point. I need potions. Do you guys want me to pick you up some?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes, please.
Trollmont's right next to In-N-Out, so why not? So I guess me and Ilarion, let's head to Eggford.
Let's go after you.
Okay.
And they held hands. Ran off.
Did someone from either two groups of people want to just roll a d20? And then whoever rolls the highest, we'll start with you guys first.
Go on, Vex. Don't disappoint me.
That's pretty disappointing. Why don't you try?
What did you roll already?
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
Oh well, that's it. So what's your guys' D20?
13.
Nah.
Okay, we'll do.
I'm sorry, Thad.
We'll do Buck and Ilarion first. Okay. Yeah, Buck and Ilarion arrive at Eggfort. Yeah, you find Professor Eggfort in his study.
Where the hell am Ah. Professor, hello.
Yeah, hello. What can I? Yes. What do you need?
You deal with magic of the time, correct?
Chronomancy? Certainly do, my boy.
Well, I'd like to learn some more about chronomancy.
Splendid. What exactly were you trying to learn?
Well, do you think chronomancy could help me recreate, or not recreate, I suppose, help me look into the past?
Oh,
Create a
well,
window into the past, if you would.
certainly possible, my dear boy, but it would require certainly large levels of magical skill. What is it you're trying to? Maybe give me a little more information.
Well, there is, he'll kind of pass it on to Buck. See, Buck has a better idea. I feel like Ilarion's just twisting his tongue right now.
Buck sort of just raises an eyebrow in your direction, like confused, like.
He scoots over and gives him a little nudge. I'll help you.
What? What?
Well,
I can't. What was it you were trying to do again? Didn't you want to do some sort of... well, come on,
Sorry.
you two, spit it out. Not got all day, you know.
well, there is a warlock? We're not a magical being, let's say, was posing as a cat. Alright,
Is it
or it
cat?
might be a cat. It might be a cat. I'm not too sure.
Oh, never trusted cats, you know. Shifty little buggers.
No, I'm more of a dog person myself.
Oh, wait a minute, you've got to watch out for those as well. Never know when you come
Oh
across
yeah,
a
the
werewolf.
rabbit kind, yeah. But this magical being, very powerful, I might add. Counterspelled, I don't know how many times, but I got hit on it at the end. But anyway, that doesn't matter. It took on its form, and I think it might have taken that form to gain the trust of a person. This person
Oh.
is,
What, you think of some sort of
Yeah.
shapeshifter?
yeah, a shapeshifter, something like that. We don't know yet. That's what we're trying to find out.
I see.
But we want to get to the bottom of it, and I was hoping that maybe I could see the moment before Gale forgot, because the last thing they remember was being in their apartment and then suddenly being in the cemetery where they were trying to do a ritual to summon things.
Oh, I see. Yes, it's quite serious. Huh. Well, let me see now. And he wanders over towards his desk and sort of rummages around in various drawers, and then pulls. You're not entirely sure how he pulls it out of there, but like an inexplicably large, like crystal focus, a big crystal ball, out of one of the smaller drawers near the top. He says, ah, yes, here it is. I wondered where I'd left that.
I didn't know you were clairvoyant, Professor.
What? Oh, no, don't be silly. It's just focus magic. It's... right, anyway, yes, Valerian, over here. And he sort of calls you over next to him.
Steps forward.
It's right, well, I'm not sure if we'll be able to, pull this off, but, if we sort of focus magic between us into this crystal ball here, this crystal focus, maybe we can, try and gain a little insight on the events. Now, it may be quite difficult. It's usually much easier to do this sort of in the place where it happened, you know? But we can try from here. Let's give it a go.
Hmm?
So if you can roll Arcana for me,
Yeah,
Valerian.
I'm rolling. I got a 27.
Nice. Let's roll for Eggfort. 1 second. He gets a +8 to this roll.
Very nice.
And he rolled a nat 20.
Of course you would.
That's about right. So yeah, you and Eggfort, I mean, he concentrates his magic, so puts his hands out towards the crystal focus, and you start to see this sort of... Well, you can't even really describe the colour that it is. It's like almost all the colours, plus a couple of other ones that you didn't know existed. Sort of starts to, like, emanate from his hands, and be absorbed into this crystal focus. What does it look like for Ilarion as he's doing, the sort of similar thing?
I suppose it's kind of like magic just coming from his very fibers and concentrating into that crystal ball. The color is just white, kind of like all colors mixed in, which is white, but it's not like you can make out the colors. It's just white, if you know what I mean.
I think as that's happening, Eggfort sort of looks a glance to you and goes, white magic from a necromancer. Quite unusual, my boy. Very good, very good. And as
Should
you
it be
both...
green?
Sorry, say again.
Should it be green?
Well, usually necromantical magic is sort of, purple, black, green maybe. But anyway, yes, concentration time. And as he focuses on the crystal ball, Ilarion, you begin to see an image appear. So it starts out as like sort of foggy, and into image swirls an apartment.
Can I describe it to Buck while I'm concentrating on this?
You
Am I in
can
an apartment?
try, but you will have to roll for that.
Oh, okay.
Because you're using almost basically all of your concentration right now to keep the magic and see what's going on.
All right.
But if you want to roll for that, just roll a... I think probably something wisdom based. Maybe just a straight wisdom roll.
Yeah, I can do
Yeah,
that.
just to see if you can do both at once. Or even to realise maybe 14. If you can't do both at once. 14, let me roll. Yep. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, so I'll say to Buck as I'm concentrating. So you said we were at an apartment, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it swims into focus. Basically, you're stood almost at the front door of this apartment. It's very small. Doesn't look to be much bigger than sort of the one big room that you can see. On one wall on the left of you is sort of like a small kitchen area. As you come through the door, there's like a little sort of like sideboard and sink and a cooker and that. Over towards, further than that, towards sort of like the other end of the room, the far end is a bed. There's like a little sofa sort of over and next to it, in between where the sink and the kitchen is and where the bed is at the end. A TV over on the other wall. There's like a small stack of like cat litter boxes on your right. And then just like some sort of various just like decorations. There's a couple of little pictures here and there of other cats on the wall. Some flowers over on a table in the centre in front of the sofa.
So like it's kind of like a nondescript apartment at the moment. Is what I'm getting.
It's kind of like just like standard middle-aged woman sort of.
Yeah.
Nothing
standing out at the moment.
No. And as you sort of see that swirl into vision, you see Gale appear as well. She sort of like wisps into motion. She sort of just stood over in the kitchen with three cat bowls, just like dishing out food and that sort of thing. You see two cats just sort of like wringing their way through her legs, as cats do, like rubbing their heads up as they want their food. But you don't see a third. And as she goes and puts those bowls down on the floor, she calls out for the other cat. Again, she calls out Mr. Biscuits.
Is this the third cat that's missing from the picture?
Well, you don't see the cat that you saw at the graveyard. You just see two other different cats. So you assume that is the one that's missing.
Yeah.
And as those other cats are eating and she calls him, and you see out of her vision, sort of up on top of one of the cupboards, the cat that you recognise sort of fades into vision. And give me another Arcana check if you would.
Yeah. Got a 17.
Yeah, you don't. It's hard to make out because of the situation. But you see that it's almost like that cat moves its like paws, like its claws, in a way that's like casting a spell.
Oh.
And as it does something, you see Gale sort of stands up and kind of goes a bit rigid, and her eyes glaze over. And then it all swirls away in like a big flash of purple, and the vision is gone from the crystal ball.
Oh.
Did you see that, my boy?
Yes, did. You saw that too, right?
Vaguely, I was kind of concentrating on keeping the image there for you more than I did see a lot of it, but I felt some very powerful sort of spell, and definitely appeared to be a cat that was casting it, so...
So it
strange.
isn't that's its physical form?
Oh, well, I mean, I couldn't tell through that, but it definitely looked like a cat, you know?
Yeah, it did. You got that all right, Buck?
I mean, I heard what you were telling me.
Yeah.
I couldn't see anything going on in the crystal ball, but I figured it's because I'm not very good at magic.
Right, well, I suppose what Ilarion will do is he'll go to his eye crystal straight away and text the group. We've got a group chat now. It's the what's our group chat name?
I think you should name it yourself. I think that should be an Ilarion creation.
Oh my god. You know, let me think on that. But I'll message the group regardless, and while I think of a name. This unnamed group at the moment, and kind of just relay the information that we all know it's Mr. Biscuits, right? The cat. So Mr. Biscuits was definitely in that apartment to
So yeah, I mean, give me an intellect roll quickly, just an intelligence roll.
Do we all?
Yeah.
No, this is just for Ilarion.
your 17.
Yeah, so you realise that there's a discrepancy between the names being given to this creature. Like, all the humans that know it seem to think it's called Mr. Biscuits.
And he referred to himself as Mr. Business.
And the cat has referred to himself as Mr. Business. So,
Oh.
you're not sure what it means, but there's definitely a discrepancy there.
I'll put in the chat Mr. Biscuit / Mr. Business with a question mark in the beginning because we don't know which it is. Let the group know. Then he'll turn to the professor and say, Professor, thank you very much. That was really helpful.
Oh, well, glad I could be of some use, my boy. I mean, this is the first time you've come to me with a sort of really focused idea of what you actually need from me, so I'm glad you've, yes, well done.
Right.
With that, we're going to hop over to Thad and Vex. Can you give me a second?
Yeah, let's do that. Sounds good.
Okay. Thad and Vex, you arrive at, well, in and out.
Okay.
I can smell the burgers already.
Hey, Linda.
Oh, well, hey, Vex.
How are Gail and Tina doing?
She sort of gestures over to a table. I've got them both over there, just keeping an eye on them, like you said.
Okay, cool. She lowers her voice and tries to hide herself behind Thad so Gail can't see her talking. I don't know why. We were thinking it might be worth checking out Gail's apartment to, look for nefarious magic and that sort of thing. Would you mind telling us where it is?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Oh yeah, sure. And she gives you a little piece of paper with the address on it.
Thanks ever so much, Linda.
Be careful though. She's got her other kitties in there, and they're not outside kitties, you know.
Oh.
Okay, we'll make sure we'll make sure none of them get out. Sure.
Great, that's great.
And
Thank you,
we'll
guys.
also make sure that they've been fed. Yeah.
Oh, that's really kind. Here, and she passes you two like wrapped burgers to go.
Oh.
One for each of you. Burger of the day.
Oh, thank you. What's today's burger?
1 second.
I won't say no to free food.
Oh, well, this is the emergency exit burger.
Oh, okay.
Comes with a fried egg.
Now that sounds great. Thank you.
So, did you find out any more? What was going on? About what happened to Tina and Gail?
Our other party members are just speaking to our principal, who is a wizard and an expert in time magic. So
Expert in
hopefully they'll be
wasting time,
able
more
to.
like it.
Yeah, that's a good one, Thad. They haven't passed much on as yet. We know that Gail got controlled by what looks like her cat.
What?
So,
How
yeah.
did Kitty do that?
You know Mr. Biscuits?
Yeah.
Well, I think there's some sort of Jekyll and Hyde situation going on, or he's
What?
been possessed, because he called
Oh,
himself
no.
Mr. Business, but he was talking, Linda. So, I mean, I told you he was talking. So, yeah, we're gonna go check out the apartment situation, and I've got and she pats Thad on the shoulder. I got my big strong friend here to make sure I don't get killed by a psychotic
Yeah, well, you
warlock.
two be careful.
Oh, it's all in a day's work for a student of the Adventuring Academy.
How many
Oh,
cats
well-
are there?
Well, Gail has 3 in total.
That's useful. Yeah, good to know.
Do you have any cat food lying around?
I mean, I'd be hoping that she had some.
Yeah, Gail has cat food in her house.
Well, thanks for the emergency exit burgers. And
Yeah, I hope you enjoy them.
can I have fries with that?
She does a look, she goes, oh, why not? Here you go, right there. And she walks into the back and comes out with a little pack of fries for you. Passes them to you.
Wonderful.
Right, well, you two go careful now. Don't go getting cat magic on you, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't really know.
Save my fries for after I get back from checking out this cat.
Oh, okay, honey.
Right, let's go, Thad.
And yeah, you guys head out.
I wait until we're outside and I tell Vex. Yeah. So we consult the mother. We don't consult the child about the breaking and entering. Do we get key or anything, or are we just gonna? How's this gonna work?
Ah, no, we'll just break in. I don't think a simple lock door will be a problem.
Well, okay.
I mean, I have lockpicks if that's what
Listen.
you're worried about.
If we get there and there's gonna be a problem, I'm gonna remind you of this conversation later.
Look, I don't like consequences. If you're gonna make me, like, suffer for my choices, go in there and ask her for a key. I'm just saying I can easily break through a door or a window.
Well,
It's not a problem.
So do we have to break in?
I mean, you guys didn't ask for a key, and Linda didn't give you one.
Are we sneaking up on the cats, or are we just checking out the place? Because it seems like...
Okay, alright, fine. We'll sneak up on it and we'll look through the windows and try and assess the situation, and depending on what we find, we may or may not break in. How's that sound? Can we agree to disagree?
I don't even answer. I just go back to Linda. Hey, can we
Oh, yeah, that was quick.
Yeah, well, we haven't gone anywhere actually. We would like well, depending on how much you like your doors, we would like proper access to the establishment, or well, not the establishment, but the Gail's apartment. So, a key would...
see. I thought you were, you were all magic and you could get in on your own. Sure, hang on. And she sort of pulls a key set out of her pocket, goes through it, and then winds one of the keys off and hands it to you. There you go. That's my spare for Gales.
Well, thank you. Magic can fail, but strong boot through the door often, or something. Whatever. See you later, Linda.
Okay, bye now.
Hurry's out of there.
Alright, I have it. We can go. And we should also stop by the potion store. Because my head is killing me.
Need to do that.
My ribs are killing me.
Yeah. We need potions, and we told the others we'd pick up potions. We don't want to get into a fight without potions again. That was so silly.
Well, who's we? Because I didn't promise anything.
We, as in the others in the group. You didn't have to promise. I said I'd get them. I think I have enough money.
Thank you.
I mean, it depends how much potions are.
Thank you for the clarification. We may proceed.
Cool, so you guys head to the Thrall Mart. You head past a little potion shop. What is it you wanted to get?
What's the prices?
What's the deal here, shopkeep?
It just depends what grade of potions you guys are trying to buy here.
I mean, how much would one blue potion be? Because Vex now opens a wallet to realise, or money bag to realise she definitely should have asked the others for money first.
No freebies here.
Yeah, so I guess you guys look and there's a little price list at the back. Almost like a little drinks menu, but for healing potions. Let me just check the grades of them.
I whispered to Vex so the shopkeep doesn't hear. I don't know why. It's not... Whatever. I tell Vex, you should add like a interest on that. You know what I mean? We are picking up the potions after all.
Yeah, maybe. It's just occurred to me that if they cost more than, say, 15 gold each, I can only buy one each for the three of us. I really should have asked those rich... They're so much richer than me. Why didn't I ask them for a contribution?
So, yeah, you see that the white grade potion of healing is just 1 gold. The green is 4 gold.
What's a white
Blues?
grade? What's a white grade potion?
2d4 plus 4.
Really?
Yeah. Blues are 10 gold, and purple is 15.
Blue is 10?
She starts counting out coins. She's like, right, so I can either buy 4 blue or 3 purple. What do you think would be more useful?
Thad is just thinking about drinking a potion. Look, get 4 blue add interest on top of that. That will be 5 gold each. So you get some money back. And I'll get... Hold on. I need to look at my little coin pouch. God, we are broke, aren't we?
Yeah, we haven't been paid for any of these mini quests we've done.
You don't get paid. You're in school.
I mean, it just feels like exploitation at this point.
You know, I'll tell you one thing. I feel like the school should supply some minimum amount of potions for each
It
adventure
literally
we do.
fucking does. Jawbone, the very first thing he said to any of you was, "Let me know if there's supplies you need because the school pays me for them."
Well, Thad,
none of you realised.
Thad doesn't know that, or he wasn't listening at the time, as per usual. So you know what? Let's each get 4 blue potions, and we'll call it. I think that should be enough. Maybe.
Okay. Sure. She's gonna turn to the shopkeep and using her cutest, like, anime animal, big eyes, you know, proper kawaii. She puts tiny little paws on the desk, and she says, "Hello there. Is it a man or a woman?"
Before Vex can start talking, I'm like, what's the shopkeep look like? What's the shopkeep?
So, you're at the Thrall Mart, so essentially all the stores here have basically the same... don't know whether you guys remember when you came looking for armor and weapons.
Old fucking guys?
So the stores are all basically the same, but just different colours and slightly different names based on whatever it is they sell. The potions place that you're in, rather than being the red and blue of the weapons or the armor places, is green. And there's just like a... It just looks like sort of a... I guess probably just like halfling. Sort of stood behind the till on what you assume is a little stool. Yeah, he just sort of looks at you as you cough and goes, oh, hello, sir. Can I help?
Yes, well, look, it's a very tragic story. I found a straggler here, and she needs some potions, but unfortunately, you know, she's had a rough life, and everybody around her is dead.
Give me a performance check on this.
or dying, so that I would humbly ask of you to maybe cut her some slack and give her some discount on these potions. It's
Absolutely give me a performance check on that.
Performance, yeah.
Performance and a persuasion.
Can I give him advantage by continuing to do the puppy dog eyes? Maybe
If you roll above a 15 on your performance check, then sure, you can give him advantage.
Can I use persuasion instead?
Performance is 18 and persuasion's 10.
Vex got
Okay, so the guy sort of looks at you, just goes, I mean, I'm just the till clerk, sir. I can't really do discounts. I can try and call a manager if you want.
That'd be very kind of you, sir.
He picks up a little crystal next to the till, and just goes like, "Manager to till, please. Manager to till." And puts it down.
I think at this point, Vex is staring quite hard at you, Thad.
Well, don't stare at me. Stare at the clerk.
You guys sort of wait for kind of a minute, and this sort of taller, elven sort of woman walks and goes, "Yes, what's the matter, Stanley?" And the guy behind the till just sort of looks and goes, "These guys wanted a discount?" "Oh, Whatever for? And sort of looks to the pair of you.
You see, my little friend here has been homeless for a while, and she has nobody, and I myself am not rich enough to purchase these goods for her, but all she's asking for is 4 potions, 4 blue potions, with a little discount. If you would open your heart.
1 second, I need to see how they take this. 18 and a 10, okay.
Do I re-roll the performance
No,
persuasion
for
the elf?
She sort of looks to you and looks to Vex and goes, terrible, I suppose. What? Sure, I tell you what. Buy 4, and I'll give you 1 potion for free.
What is that? 5 potions then? Buy 4,
yeah.
get 1 free.
Buy 4, get 1 free. I guess that. Why not? We could do that for the poor little, whatever she is.
Very generous of you.
Right, is that all, Stanley?
Thank you, Mom. Most gracious, Mom.
He sort of looks at
I'll keep you in my prayers tonight.
I bump Vex. Shut up.
Yeah, Stanley sort of nods to the elven manager. She wanders off.
I pay with my own coin for the potions. I put 40 gold.
Both or?
No. Just I pay 40 for Vex's potions, just so
Cool.
I don't have to take Vex's pouch and dump her coin purse, because she's holding her own pouch, her own coin pouch. So I put 40 down for the 5 potions.
Cool. Yeah, he puts it in the till, passes you the 5 blue potions. Is there anything else I can help with?
Yes, can we have another 4?
Shut up, Vex. Thank you.
Oh,
and
sorry.
I'm
sorry, I don't understand English. And she turns away and walks off.
What's English? And I grab her Vex by the arm and I drag her out out of the shop. And
Yeah, put those in your inventory. Whoever wants to carry them.
and I tell Vex, see, that was easy. Now give me 40 gold.
What? That wasn't the deal.
What do you mean the deal? I just got you a discount. No, give me 40 gold so we can get 4 more.
I will give you 40 gold. I will give you 40 gold when you give me 4 of those potions.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. Yes. Here's the 5 potions.
I mean, keep 1.
No, I don't need the 1. I got you 5, and now give me 40 gold so I can get 4 more for myself.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, sure. She just hands you 40 gold.
I storm me back into the store. Hello.
Dan will be back in a moment.
Okay.
I have got 6 gold remaining.
Well, just remember about the interest to add on top
that's
of that.
true, yeah.
So,
And remember the fact that from now on, we should ask... we should just ask Jawbone to get them.
what are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Meta.
I don't. What?
Maybe.
I don't.
Huh? What's
No,
meta?
I don't understand. I don't. What? Yeah, I don't know. What
Like
you're
I say,
talking
I
about.
don't understand English. She turns away and walks off.
Yeah,
So,
where?
you guys head off.
No, well,
To the floor.
I storm back into the shop and I ask for 4 more potions.
The clerk looks at you confused and hands you another 4 and goes,
I put 4
gold, please, sir.
I put 40 gold on the table.
Takes that from you and puts it in the till and that.
Cheers.
The guy just looks perplexed at this point. Poor old Stanley.
I walk out. Swindled. All right, where to next?
I guess she looks at the address on the bit of paper, head to Gale's.
Cool, so you guys head to the address on the piece of paper. I guess give me some sort of roll to try and just to find it. Maybe survival? Or insight? Oh yeah, nice.
Vex is reading the map upside down.
Yeah, Vex doesn't have a very good idea of where she's going, but you managed to get you guys there, Thad. And you arrive, and it's like a little, well, you arrive at like a shop front. It's like a little flower shop or something. And then there's a little door, and what looks to be an apartment above it.
Whereabouts on the map is it? Or is this is just...
Let me... Yeah, we can say at the moment. You guys still need to know where you are. Pop up on...
We went out of In-N-Out Burgers. We went to Elm Valley Mall, correct?
Thrallmart, just below it.
Oh, yeah.
Where you were, yeah. And then... Yeah, I guess Gale is like living in a little... You see just up above Elm Valley Mall, where you're opposite Mumple?
Yeah, so the...
Is it like apartment block building thing? She's living in one of the top floors of one of those up there.
Yeah, by the running track or whatever it is.
Yeah. So yeah, you're outside. What is it you guys want to do?
What's the environment look like as far as sneaking up to windows? Like you say, she's on the top floor.
Yeah, she's on the first floor. Yeah, so above the ground floor.
So is there anything like scaffolding that we can climb up or any shit like that?
You can give me a perception check.
That's a sweet ass 3.
Yeah, you don't see anywhere to be climbing up. It's like a stone building with like very little like outcrops or anything to really hold on to.
No go, amigo, she says to Thad. So, what does it look as far as perimeter? Like, is there one entrance? You know, one main door that leads into the flats upstairs?
Well, the doors are numbered per individual flat.
Okay.
And yeah, there's just a little door next to the flower shop that's got like her address number on it.
Should I roll as well? Yeah.
If you want to, Thad, yeah. If you want to see if there's any way to sort of get a visual in there.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, look, we have the key. Let's just go inside and open the door.
Oh, I forgot we had the key. Yeah, let's do that. Totally. Yeah. We're friends of Tina from school.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's go.
Sure. So.
You guys open the door with a key. There's just a little stairway in front of you that you head up. And then the door at the top swings open. And there's just a sort of one-room flat in front of you. Kitchen to your left, with like a storage cupboard immediately to your left. So cat litter boxes over to the right and a TV. Bed at the far end. Sofa in the middle, between the bed on the left wall and the kitchen further down. What is it you guys want to do?
Can I?
Vex pushes Thad through the door and immediately slams it behind them. Like, right, let's make sure none of these cats escape.
Yeah, as you say that, you hear like sort of like meow, meow, and two like one little black cat, and a. So I just need to find out what the fucking other one looks like. Give me a second. One moment. And then, yeah, and then one black, and then the other is like an orange-haired ginger cat that sort of like stop meowing and walk up to you two guys as you shut the door and walk in.
I so Vex has speak with small beasts. You can communicate simple ideas with small or smaller beasts. Do you think cats would count in that?
Why not?
So she turns to these two and says, very sorry to intrude upon your home. I've come to feed you if you need feeding, and also if you could tell me where Mr. Biscuits might be.
Now, food is like all you really hear back as you say that.
She
And they
just
sort of walk up to you and start like rubbing their heads up against your leg.
okay. She repeats, "Where's Mr. Biscuits?"
You just hear back something like, "Meow. We do not know. Forward now, human."
Okay. Can you show me where it is?
Well, the orange cat sort of like struts off and starts rubbing up against a cupboard.
Yeah. She goes, opens the cupboard gingerly to make sure it's not booby trapped or anything. And then, I guess, if they're in there, takes biscuits out and...
Give me a dexterity roll to see if you can beat the anti-cat measures that are on the cupboard.
Sleight of hand or just full dexterity?
Yeah, sleight of hand's fine.
22.
Yeah, sure. You open the cupboard, but at first it just like opens a little bit, and you can't get it open anymore. Then you get your little hand paw in there and manage to undo the little latch that stops the cats from being able to open it.
Huh, that's a clever device. Right, so, okay, food...
Now they can see the food. Both of the cats are like just like meow meow.
Oh,
like, really
okay,
loudly.
wow, okay. So, food bowls, there you go. And she completely overfills whatever bowls are on the floor.
Yeah, the cats just sort of tuck into the respective bowls that are piled high with biscuits.
Thad, I am a little bit too short for normie-sized counters like this. Do you mind filling up their water thingy from the tap? You know, I mean, there's no harm in making sure these ones don't die, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, cool.
I just look for like some bowls at the top, like.
Yeah, you look down on the floor, and there's like a little a little bowl of water next to the food bowls as well. You fill it up. So yeah, anything else you guys want to do while you're in here?
Well,
Yeah, I guess.
look around.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that,
if you
I was
wanna-
going to say the same.
Give me respective investigations, then I guess.
12.
2.
What is it that Thad's looking for here?
I'm looking for some drawers of just like maybe notebooks, stuff that where maybe somebody has written things down or.
I mean, you don't see anything immediately. You see a couple of magazines on the table, like the little coffee table in the middle of the room. Over by the bed, there's a little bedside table, like a little bedside cabinet. You sort of see that. You think maybe you could root around in that. That could be something.
All right. Well, let me check over here. I tell Vex. I go over to rummage through somebody's private property.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
Please.
I guess maybe a sleight of hand, just to, or another investigation if you want.
14.
Yeah, you go through there. There's a couple of things you wish you hadn't seen. Sort of one long purple phallic-shaped object in the bottom drawer. In the top drawer, there's what looks to be a diary.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch the aubergine.
What? some sort of a weapon and a
In one
diary.
hand, Dad's holding like a long purple dildo,
Yeah,
and in the other hand, he's holding a diary.
yeah.
Vex has spent quite a few nights at Mordred Manor recently, just staying up late watching TV after everyone goes to bed. And though she's not like watching porn channels, there's always those slightly more risque adverts that come on later at night. So she at least knows what is holding.
Does she give me an intelligence check to see if she can actually figure out what that is?
Tosh.
There's a TV at Mordred Manor.
All right, she doesn't know.
Yeah, the nat one, you see it, and yeah, you reckon Thab must be right. It must be some sort of long, bendy purple weapon.
So, all right,
Oh,
maybe it isn't a penis.
I swing it around, kind of like, like that's weird. You can't really hurt anybody with this.
Yeah, it looks a bit too wobbly.
Yeah, give me a dex check as you swing it around.
18.
Yeah, it sort of does a loop, tries to hit you in the face, but you like boxing, dodge it backwards, like as it swings around.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I am a master swordsman.
Careful. Maybe it's like nunchucks and you have to be really skilled to be able to use it.
I guess
You know,
could
dangerous in the wrong hands.
Maybe it's a distraction device. And I just kind of like throw it back in the drawer, and I take the diary and sit down on the couch to read it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you open the diary. It's mostly, in fact, give me something wisdom based. I don't know what you want to do here. Insight or perception, maybe.
I guess insight, maybe.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, you sort of look through it. You don't see anything really too out of the ordinary, and it's mostly just Gail bitching about stuff that's happened in her day, like where she's had an argument with Linda, or like where one of the cats was mean to her. Is there anything in particular that, information-wise, that Thab will be looking out for? Or is he just trying to find something useful? At
Well,
this point?
I'm trying to name Mr. Business. Or I'm interested in, like, if she's bitching about one of her cats, trying to find correlation between that.
Yeah, so you notice... in fact, give me 15. Give me a history check.
11.
Okay. Yeah, you see more recently that she's like been complaining that Mr. Biscuits has been like fighting with the other cats, or has been like hissing at her, not being very friendly. This is sort of past probably 3 weeks or so, roughly the same amount of time that you guys have been assigned to this quest.
Yeah. Check this out, Vex.
Yeah?
Apparently Mr. Business, or Mr. Biscuits. Mr. Biscuits, sorry. Apparently Mr. Biscuits is quite the troublemaker in this cat household. Not that I know anything about cats, but Gail's...
What, you mean he's always been a dickhead?
Well, not in those words, but...
Yeah, before that time, you don't really see any mention of like, cat problems from Mr. Biscuits. You see, like, the other ones have done, like, silly stuff, or, like, you know, like, ripped up a curtain, or, like, you know, destroyed a bedsheet or something, but it's not been anything, like, serious. Whereas, past 3 weeks, Mr. Biscuits has been, like, properly kind of, like, aggressive, starting fights, like, clawing at her, you know, being generally hateful cat.
Listen, yeah, so this Mr. Biscuits is being quite of a twat, as some people say, for the past 3 weeks. Isn't that the time that we've been here at Eggford?
Yeah, pretty much. That's weird. Um, while Thad's looking at the diary, can she just have a look around on like the tops of cupboards and things to make sure there aren't any weird Mr. Biscuit necrotic shadows or anything hanging around?
Yeah, some sort of dex for the climbing around, and then a perception, I guess.
Well, for the dex, 10 for the perception.
I mean, yeah, you get up on the kitchen counter, but like you don't like getting up on the cupboards and stuff is a bit above you, and you don't really notice anything.
Okay. She wanders back over to Thad. She's like, I'm starting to get a creepy feeling from this apartment.
What, that it's a shithole? Yeah, me too.
And it might just be the nerves getting the better of me, but I don't know if the Mr. Biscuit or whatever his name is gonna come back here at some point. Like if this is his hub. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she'll just make a quick message, kind of saying they found Gail's diary. Mr. Biscuits has been sitting up for the last few weeks, and they found.
Can I stop Vex from doing that?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you just want to RP it, absolutely feel free. If you want to roll for stuff, then feel free to, yeah, you know.
I'm just gonna try and stop Vex from sending a message with the crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can either do that physically, or you can.
Well, yeah. Just this is physical. I'm like, blah, 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 and I just kind of try and stop Vex, and I'm like, and I gesture.
He stops and looks up at you.
And I gesture that we should go outside. Into the hallway.
Yeah, she nods and follows you out.
Then you think?
So if you guys
yeah, go ahead.
go to head out of the door, give me perception checks if you would.
That's a nat 5.
14.
Yeah, you go to open the door, Thad, and it's like your hand just hits the wall. It's like the door's painted on.
I step back and I kind of look at it, and it looks like a flat texture.
Yeah, it's like some Wile E. Coyote shit.
Can I look around for any other exit, like windows or stuff like that?
Yeah, there's a window at either end of the room. One over the sink in the kitchen, and then one over by the bed on the far end.
All right, let me roll for Thad here, real quick.
Can Vex use her kind of proficiency with thievery to check out one of the windows that Thad isn't looking at?
Yeah, we'll let Thad do his thing, and we can do that.
Okay, something weird's going on, and I immediately look for other exits.
Yeah, so as you say something weird's going on, both of you just feel like a chill weirdness in the air, and everything feels very strange.
Shit, I told you something about this apartment felt off. She immediately gets her crystal out to send another message saying something might be happening at the apartment, and she texts them the address.
As you pull your crystal out of your pocket, the screen is like, it's all swirly with like this weird blue-purple light, and you can't make out how to do anything on the phone, on the crystal.
Thad, this might be bad. Can she run over to one of the windows
I draw my sword immediately. I'm paranoid.
Yeah, she starts like running her hands over the edges of the windows, trying to feel if it's real.
Give me whatever you do to try and perceive that with, like whether you'd use sleight of hand or whether it be, I don't know what you want to use to perceive that with.
A 19.
What have you used?
I
Sorry?
use sleight of hand for that.
Okay, yeah, on a 19, you put your hand out to sort of feel the window, and it also, that also feels like it's not really there.
Shit.
What? Talk to me.
The windows aren't real. You said the door, something's going on. The door is fake and the windows are fake.
I go in my power stance with the sword, and I can just kind of look for anybody attacking.
Yeah, what do you want to roll? What do you want to do for perceiving on there? You can go straight perception, or you can try and use something a bit more out there.
What, for Thad?
Yeah, for Thad.
Can I use Arcana?
Absolutely, if you want to.
17.
Yeah, so you, like, your edge, Thad, like, you draw your sword, you stood there, and you, sort of, like, tune in magically to try and figure out what's going on around you. And you feel like a really great presence of powerful magic. And you also feel somewhat like a presence of, like, a being or something.
We're in deep now, man. Draw your daggers or whatever you have.
I've already got them out.
There's a lot of magic going on over here. We're trapped.
Vex, is there anything you want to do?
She's gonna cunning action hide, go back to back with Thad, and just ready in action to, if that cat comes in, attack it.
So as you guys are in the middle of the room, sort of like readying for an attack, you notice sort of all of the walls, everything that's there, sort of swirls into one mix of colour around you, so that the whole room basically loses all semblance of being the room that you were in. Sort of turns into this like blank cuboid sort of space, with like a purple greenish light sort of swirling up and around the walls. And you hear a voice that just goes,
"Ah, and what are you doing in here?"
We came to make sure that the cats had food.
And that is all?
Just the food. We were told by the apartment owner to look after the cats. Yes.
Where is the cat friend, Gale?
She's at the hospital after she had an incident due to rheumatic arthritis.
"Give me a deception check."
That goes nice.
Dirty 20. She's been watching a lot of like late night hospital dramas as well.
And then why are you here? Where is Linda or the little one, Tina?
Well, they're both visiting Gail in hospital because that's what family does. And my friend here is with me because we had to visit the mart and because it's dangerous for a young lady to be wandering the streets at any time of day.
Well, I think you are lying, and I think you are the ones I saw in the graveyard.
Well, you are mistrustful, and I haven't even been to a graveyard.
Definitely afraid of graveyards, this one. Thad laughs nervously.
Could both of you give me a constitution check, please?
A check or a save?
Make it a saving throw.
Okay.
17.
What the fuck? That's not right. Oh, no, you gotta be kidding. Well, 9. Apparently.
Yeah, not the best one for Fata. As you say that, the voice goes,
Fine. If you wish to be deceitful, then we can work with that too.
Vex, you feel like a weird pressure. Nothing's happening physically, but you like feel this weird pressure on you. And Thad, like the room around you starts to close in towards you. Like the walls start to come in and the ceiling starts to get smaller.
Run! And I start swinging my sword, kind of like in the circle, kind of attacking all 4 sides of the room.
They're not quite close enough to be at the edge of the sword yet, but like the tip sort of, I guess, dances off the edges around you as you swing it around.
Yeah, I'm just panicking.
Vex doesn't notice you do that. How high are you swinging your sword?
What do you just chest height?
So I sort of imagine Thad's doing like death circles at this point, just spinning the sword around.
Yeah, just doing whatever moves he knows.
I mean, we can say that she was crouching and it just goes over the top of her head.
Yeah, because Thad and Vex are back to back, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so she's not expecting an attack to come from right behind her.
So yeah, Thad freaks out behind you, Vex.
Jesus God! Who's Jesus? What are you doing?
What do you
She,
mean
like,
what I'm doing?
Flattens herself.
Don't you see the room is closing in on us?
The room isn't closing in. Nothing's going on. I mean, I see
Get
the
down!
purple and I
Get
hit.
down! Get down! And I swing the sword kind of like on top of Vex's head.
She's gonna scramble up his legs and climb onto his back.
Yeah. I mean, give me some dex check for that.
Acrobatics.
Why not?
21.
Sure. Yeah, you scramble up the back of Thad and get on his back. Does that freak Thad out anymore? Does that make the situation worse?
I mean, it doesn't make it worse. I assume that the Vex is looking for safety, so he's like, "I got this," and I keep swinging my sword all 4 directions to keep the walls away.
Cool. Give me an Arcana check for Thad, if you would.
15.
Okay. Yeah, the walls continue to close in. It's getting to the point now where as you spin your sword, like you barely have the room to like even swing it next to you. Like it's just hitting walls and hitting walls.
I sheath my sword and I start using my fists.
Yeah, you just stop punching.
Whoa!
The walls don't stop; they keep coming in and in and in. Give me.
What's it look like in comparison for Vex?
Vex, you don't see anything like this. You're just in the same room. Like all the walls are swirling, and you sort of hear this like hissing sound, almost like a cat in the background. And Thad is just going wild, like swinging punches and swinging around in circles, like with you on his back.
Can I see the source of the hissing?
You don't see anything other than this just basic cuboid around you that you're inside,
Okay.
swirling with this pink, sort of purple and green magic. Give me another Arcana check for you, Vex, and I need Arcana and Perception from Thad.
Oh, it was almost a 19.
12 Arcana for Vex.
6 Arcana for Thad and 15 for Perception.
Yeah, the walls are getting super close in now, like almost enough where you haven't got room to swing your arms for just the punches. Like you have no idea what's happening. Sort of magically, you just feel this crazy pressure pushing in on you.
This is
Vex,
it!
The same for you. Like you feel that pressure grow and the walls start to move in towards you. On that 15 perception, that like you were, like you realize that at no point here have you been like unpanicked. Like you realize how panicked you are, and like how it may not necessarily be the best choice.
I stopped swinging. And I start praying.
Okay. What? Yeah, give me a. I mean, I was going to ask for insight, but you can use religion if you want. What would it be in prayer?
He's just praying to his master. Master Tao, please save me from this nightmare. 23.
Nice. Thinking back to Thad's time at the monastery, what would have been sort of a turning point for him? Like, what did someone say to him? What wisdom was imparted to him that kind of, I guess, dug into Thad's brain that was like, you can't always rely on what you can see and hear. Like, you have to rely on what you know. Like, was there like a, I don't know, maybe a time he did something, and like one of the monks was like giving him like a sort of, not necessarily a dressing down, but like a lesson in like thought and like being careful and stuff? Or, you know, when is there a time like that that Thad can remember at the monastery where someone said something to him and like it made him really think about how he trusts like what he immediately perceives over what like he could perceive over like using like a longer thought process instead? So like rather than just panicking and making a decision that instant, like what would that person have said to him to make him think like, wait, I need to like step back here and like use all of like my abilities to like actually assess the situation?
Well, I suppose it will be like during training with Master Tao, who's like the head of the monastery. They would spar, and Thad would always like get his armor up and kind of use force. You know, just brute force to win the engagement, right? Or the sparring during sparring sessions. And Master Tao would just be using a robe, wearing a robe, and using a stick, and always would beat him. And his lesson would always be, not everything is as it seems. So
Cool.
don't underestimate your opponents and stuff like that.
So you hear that ring out loud in your brain, like not everything is always as it seems. And as Thad hears that, how does he break himself out of this like mental prison of the chaos that's going on in this room?
I guess he just keeps praying and just starts kind of meditating and just trying to calm himself down.
Cool. So as Thad finds his center, like, and closes his eyes and meditates, and feels like the reality of what's actually real around him, like all of a sudden, Thad, you feel that pressure lift, like it's just a snap. And you open your eyes and you're back in the apartment and it's all normal again.
I think we're good. I kind of
So
like.
as you say that, Vex, on Thad's shoulders, you have got the walls coming into you still, like this pink and green magic surrounding you.
What's going on with the why? It wasn't doing that, but now it is doing that. What's going on?
I'm gonna grab Vex like.
Starts squeezing around his neck.
I'm gonna try and like brute force Vex off of his shoulders, and just kind of hold Vex in front of him and just kind of like shake her out of it.
A strength check.
It's a 6.
Yeah,
She's really dug on in there.
She ain't going nowhere. She got
Vex,
her fingers locked and everything.
give me something wisdom based as well as your Arcana roll.
$18 on survival. $4 for Arcana.
So yeah, you feel this magical effect still pushing on in you there. The wall's getting ever closer, like there's barely space around you now.
Can she close her eyes?
Yeah, and as you do, like your survival instincts kick in. Like, I guess it's up to where would Vex remember the first time that she sort of, I guess, saw through like a magical concealment, or was shown how to see something that like other people wouldn't see, like that's really there but is like hidden in plain sight, or is almost trickery in its visual appearance.
I think it's not something she's experienced personally herself, but for however little her dad used to actually do things with her, he was full of hot air and he told her an awful lot of stories. So he's told her plenty of stories about sirens and ghouls who have the ability to create these sort of psychic worlds around you, which can, in an attempt to sort of lure you into dangerous situations. So I think she's aware of it.
Okay, on
in
the
that
other
sort
side
of
of
thing.
that, quickly, just before you go too far, because I think you might have slightly misunderstood me. I'm more talking about like within her skill set of stuff she's done. So not things she's heard about, the stuff she's done where she's been, maybe where her dad would have taken her along on a mission where there's a corridor that maybe looks like there's no traps or looks like it's not protected, but in reality, there's a way of seeing or detecting the traps that are there. Like something along those sorts of lines, rather than a story or something like that.
Yeah, I think he's probably taught her to be able to use her senses to determine what's going on in situations rather than just her eyes, because he's taught her that sometimes her eyes can be, not always telling the truth.
Okay, yeah. So as you sort of think about that and you close your eyes, you try and sort of use your other senses to zone in on like where you actually are and what's actually going on. And as you do that, you sort of hear this, see what it was, and you're back in the apartment as you remember it, sort of on top of Thad's shoulders.
Oh, sorry, man. She climbs down gently. Really, really sorry about that. Tries to straighten his armor.
Fast trying to like trying to like because Vex was like squeezing his like his neck so tight. He was like
Thad just got his first real breath in like 3 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, really sorry about that.
Well, was
Okay,
that?
that was weird. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't real.
I look at the cat. I look at the cats immediately, and I draw my sword.
The cats are just sort of still chowing away at their food bowls.
I don't think it affected them, and I don't think it's anything to do with them. It's that third weird one. Maybe he has a psychic presence here, or I don't know. Does the door work now? Can we get out?
Thad tries to kick the door open.
Yeah, you walk up and boot the door, but it just sort of... There's a thud, like it sounds like a door now, but it opened inwards when you came in, so it didn't want to kick that way.
She turns the knob and pulls the door in.
Yeah, the door swings open.
Okay. What do you think? Should we go and find the others and just tell them what happened?
What I think is, let's tell everybody what happened, but let's leave out certain details.
Which ones do you want me to leave out?
Never mind. Let's go.
Okay, how about I just let you tell the story and then I don't need to omit anything. You can just omit what you want.
And yeah, as you guys say that, you walk down and out of the apartment, back out into Elmville.
Cool.
We're going to hop back over to Ilarion and Buck.
Buck.
Cool, yeah, so Buck and Ilarion, you guys have just finished that crystal ball seance thing with Eggfort. So as it's finished and you guys have come to your conclusions or whatever, he sort of looks and goes, well, so boys, is there anything else you need, or can I get back to my work?
That'll be all, Professor. Thank you very much.
Well, very good. Good day then. I'm beyond with you. And he sort of turns back to his desk, looking through papers.
Right.
Yeah, Buck looks to Ilarion and goes, well, what now?
Let's review what the eye crystal is saying. What have the last few messages?
Get out of his office?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys head out, like, you head out to the front of the school. You know.
So we're in front of the school. I'm reviewing the eye crystal messages. Right, Buck, what do you think? So, we know that Mr. Business and Mr. Biscuits, whoever they want to be called, whatever they want to be called, they definitely did something to Gale. We know that as a fact.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we definitely know that the cat is evil / possessed and also capable of making humans do weird rituals for him.
Do you think we should go there? Or do you think they've got it handled?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they can... Vex and Thad are pretty tough and capable, right? Like, I think they got it.
Let's message. Do you need help?
At this point, you get a message back from them saying something weird happened at the apartment. It was purple, really pressury, some kind of psychic magic. We couldn't find the cat. What do you want to do next?
Huh.
What?
I'm not sure
Larion will be confused by that message.
Yeah, what does purple and slightly pressury mean?
They found magic but no magic cat? Really? He questions that.
we couldn't see the cat, but maybe a presence spoke to us. Purple and pressury because
Doesn't
it
know that.
felt like the walls were closing in.
Right. Ilarion will send a thumbs up and say, "Meet you at Mordred Manor. Let's review."
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We need some sort of plan.
She also writes, got you some potions with a Z.
Huh. Well, I guess let's head to Mordred.
Let's do it.
Okay. So yeah, everyone's gonna head back to Mordred. Okay, yep, you all arrive back at Mordred Manor. You walk through the door. Jawbone's in there, he's in the kitchen. You can smell some sort of food being cooked.
I go to the couch, straight to the couch to contemplate.
As he sees you walk in, Jawbone goes, "Oh, alright guys. How's it going? How's your day been?"
Good.
Oh, complicated.
Complicated? Oh, well, it's, that's adventuring for you. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, this and that. We got some potions. We, had a psychic disturbance at a cat lady's apartment. You know, the usual.
Damn cats. What kind of... They're not usually psychic, though. That's interesting.
Yeah, we think he has the magical potential to cast Command Person, and he definitely isn't a normal cat because Thad and Rion hit him like, you know, decent hits, and it didn't do anything to him. And the reason they hit him was he was attacking us. Sorry, we weren't just attacking a cat, Jawbone.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm glad to hear that you weren't just participating in animal cruelty for the fun of it.
She looks down at herself.
But, why was the cat... you might have to give me a little bit more backstory than that.
So, you remember the zombies?
Yeah, I remember you...
So
yeah.
we thought the zombies were being raised by a kid or a girl, and we were right about that, but it turns out that she wasn't doing it alone, and she's kind of in cahoots with a lady that's actually her auntie, but turns out the auntie didn't have any idea what was going on, so this cat, or warlock pretending to be a cat, we don't know, is was controlling her and then lying to manipulate the teenage girl to get them to perform some sort of ritual, which is what we interrupted.
Huh. Well, well done, I guess. Yeah, I'm assuming you stopped them.
We stopped them from casting the ritual, and now the lady and the kid are... I don't want to say safe, but they're somewhere else for now. So we went to check out her apartment, and when we were in there it was fine. She has 2 other cats, they're normal. I spoke to them, they said they don't know where the other one is. And then as we went to leave, the door wasn't real. And then the windows weren't real, and then the walls started kind of swirling and weren't real, and everything was made of purple, and then they started getting closer. And I had to get on Thad's back because he nearly cut me in half with his sword.
Oh, well, that sounds That sounds pretty hectic. Yeah.
And all the while we could hear the cat's voice in our head, or at least the same voice that spoke to us at the graveyard that we believe came from the cat.
Wait, so you saw the cat?
No, we didn't see him.
But you heard it?
Yeah.
And it was in the apartment?
Yeah, he asked us why we were there, and we said we were there to feed the cats, and then he didn't really believe it.
So you lied to him?
I mean, it's not like the pair of you look like average cat sitters, is it?
I mean, you should be glad anybody went in to put food down for them.
Right. Carry on.
We had a key. Oh, actually, Thad, did we look up?
I don't want to talk about that apartment anymore.
Okay. Oh, wait, shit. She looks up at him. Did I say any of the things that I wasn't supposed to say?
What?
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
But I just remembered I have a stale burger in my pouch, so I'm
Get
gonna
a burger?
finish that.
What are you talking about? What are you hiding?
Well, what we were hiding is the fact that we forgot about the burgers that we got it in and out. Also the fries.
You lying to me?
What? No. No.
Oh,
I'd like
I
to
have
test this
potions for you
deception.
as well.
Yes, the potions as well.
If
Am
you
I being
guys
bribed by potions?
if Thad's lying or not, I don't know where
Yeah, I
you
want
want
to see.
deception and perception rolls between you. Like, feel free.
I'm trying to see if he is lying to me.
8.
Perception. 10. Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess Thad. What does Alarion pick up that you were trying not to put down?
The burgers, they're not.
I mean, additional information from the apartment, right? That Vex. That.
So he can tell that you're hiding additional information about the
Mhm.
apartment.
Yeah. I'm munching down on my burger, the stale burger that I forgot about.
Rion, Buck, here is 1 blue potion each.
Oh,
How much was it?
yeah.
They
How
were,
much do we owe?
Thad goes.
she looked at Thad and goes, they were 10 gold each.
10?
Thad rolls his eyes immediately.
Why did you not just ask Jawbone for potions?
What do you mean, asked Jawbone?
Yeah, didn't he say he'd pick us up the stuff we needed?
Oh,
Anyway, here, he passes you 10 gold.
He also passed 10.
Thad rolls his eyes again, looking at Vex.
I can feel you rolling your eyes, you know. Hey, Jawbone, do you think you might be able to get hold of some more blue or purple potions for us? Just to keep around?
Well, I'm sure I can pick up a few blue ones next time I'm in town. Sure.
That'd be great, because I forgot I could ask you to do that, and I went and spent all of my money at the shop.
Well, that's no good. Here, hang on. And he puts a hand inside his pocket.
No,
pulls out a small
I
pouch of gold
I
and
still have 26. That wasn't begging.
walks
It's
up and goes,
fine.
"Oh, here's another 10. Here's
No,
a 20 at least.
no,
And you've got
no.
a bit to keep you going."
No.
He goes, "Yeah, there you go." Pats you on the head and sort of walks.
Right, So, remind me again, what did you see in that apartment?
There's magic.
exactly
There was
happened?
magic. There was magic. A lot of magic.
Okay, and you didn't think to tell him?
Tell who?
I tried contacting you on the crystal the moment it started happening, but it wasn't working. The screen was going all
What?
wacky.
Oh,
And we told you we couldn't get out the door or the windows. So it was like battle stations, and we went back to back, and I went all sneaky, and thank God I was crouching, because suddenly Thad was swinging around like a madman.
Thanks for
Oh.
that.
It sounds like you kind of lost your cool a little bit in there, Thad.
Look, she just looks up at him for a
Anyway.
moment to like, I'm telling the truth. At the Thrall Mart, you told that woman I was homeless to get us a discount. That wasn't okay.
What? Who? Who said that?
Wait, what?
He started calling me an
Who's
orphan
he?
and said I was homeless. Tad!
Well, I mean, you. Other than Mordred, you.
Are you calling Fad a pathological liar?
Just because I was raised in the woods and didn't sleep in a house, it
I
doesn't
think
mean I
that's
was
literally
homeless.
that literally defines homeless.
Oh.
Well, it's
I
not
will
a fixed
hear
abode.
no more of this.
Making it sound like I was a vagrant.
Don't forget to
I
eat your
did not say
burger.
Just because I'm a thief.
Isn't that kind of? I mean, none of us said that, but I feel like you might be projecting a little bit, Vex.
Also, eat your burger before it goes stale.
You can have it.
What? No,
Oh, well, you only
not
have
you,
two.
Vex.
I got one each.
Yeah, Vex.
Oh, yeah.
Sullenly takes the stale burger out of her. Well, no, the cold burger out of her pocket and starts eating it. That is pretty
Right,
good.
what did Mr. Biscuit say to you?
The Mr. Biscuit
It's
was
a
not
business?
on site.
The voice said,
Ah.
"What are you doing here?" And we said we came to feed the cats. And he said, "You're sure you're not here for anything else?" And we both said, "No." And then he was like, "Well, I think you're lying." And I said, "You have nothing to base that off."
But you said this is the same voice from the graveyard, no?
Yeah, definitely the same voice that we thought was a cat last time, but I couldn't see a cat, and I did try to look on top of the shelves.
So,
we-
did the voice recognize you?
Can we burn down the apartment?
It did say, "I think you're the people from the graveyard," and we said we've never even been to a graveyard.
So you lied?
Oh, look, you
Or
and
did the lie work?
I mean, it didn't make him reveal anything useful.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I mean,
It's
did he
just
believe you?
the walls started closing in around us.
Okay,
Well,
I
sounds like
don't
a
doubt that.
Rion, you need to swallow your mouthful of food before you talk. What was that?
What? I'm not even eating.
Thad laughs.
Okay. What's the problem? He's gonna walk up to Fad.
The problem is that we got
What's the problem
ambushed.
with me?
The problem was. Oh, you trying to size me up, huh?
Yeah.
The problem is that we got ambushed, okay? And we got this diary, and I pull the diary out and I throw it on the table.
We did find something else as well, but Thad put it back in the drawer where he found it.
Oh,
Right.
A
what
weapon,
was it?
a weapon of sorts.
Right, well,
Unusual,
he's
unusual
gonna look
type of
into the
thing.
diary.
It was like a floppy, short baseball bat, but it was purple.
you guys just hear Jawbone over by the cooker go.
You're reading something funny over there, Jawbone.
What? No, nothing. Just a cough.
Look, can I
anyway.
go over the? You guys want to go over the diary one more time?
Yeah, let's read it. Come on, let's read.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
go.
let's-
You try and read it, because I could only find. Well, only the fact that one of the cats was starting trouble, right?
All right.
She has 3 cats. Gail has 3 cats. One of them was
Yes.
stirring up trouble. We only found 2 at the apartment,
So
and 2 of them
we have a
were
missing
sent.
cat.
Correct. Master of deduction over here.
Wait a minute. Where was this last cat? Where was
We-
this cat last seen?
What? Well, check the. Can you check the diary?
Okay,
Because
I'm
I
reading the diary.
I already read it, and that's the information. All the information I got out of it. Maybe you're gonna have better luck with it.
Let's read the diary.
Yeah, come on, Aurelian. Just give it a read and see what you can find.
He will read.
Yeah, give it an investigation.
I got a 23.
Yeah, you read through. You don't find anything really that different from what Thad was telling you. You can see where Mr. Biscuits has started being an asshole.
And when was that?
That was about 3 weeks ago. Sort of similar sort of date where you guys got given the quest to investigate what was going on.
Is there anything else?
You don't see anything, like nothing that jumps out at you. Like you don't see anything odd. Like you don't see Gale talking about like any knowledge of like having to do a ritual or anything like that.
Is there anything prior to these 3 weeks? Like how were the cats before?
Before that, occasionally that they were like just
they're basically fine. Were they just acting like cats?
Cat behavior, like one's ripped up a curtain a bit, or like one knocked a glass off the fucking table. Like just being an asshole. But it's nothing more than that, like usual cat behavior. But then at that like 3 week sort of mark,
The cat's just basically been weird.
yeah, Mr. Biscuits has just been like fighting with the other cats and like hissing at Gale and clawing her and that sort of stuff.
Did so this other cat that we saw at the graveyard, it spoke to us, right? We all heard it.
That's what it sounded like.
Why would it want to fight the other cat? I don't understand that.
Well, asshole will be one explanation.
Yep, good point.
Yeah,
but
he's
they-
just like a dickhead.
Animals like that are normally a dickhead from, there's either a trigger for the behavior or he's been possessed.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking, because whatever happened in the before, this cat was acting fine, and now is acting very weird.
So we need to figure out if and how something and what, I guess, has possessed this cat then?
Right.
Something arrived in town or something happened 3 weeks ago which started this whole chain of events.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we need to find out how a cat even becomes possessed to start with, right? Because how is that? Who possesses cats?
Druids, maybe.
Wouldn't... Oh,
Jawbone,
maybe. But what? What's that?
you wouldn't happen to know how to speak with animals, would you?
I'm afraid not. I mean, I can speak a lot of dog dialects, but
That's a surprise.
How big, Rion, how big an animal are we talking?
I suppose we could talk to those cats, right?
I already talked to them.
You did?
I can speak to animals.
And you didn't say?
I think Vex said right at the start that she
Oh.
talked to the cats, and they said they didn't know where they
My memory's clearly selective.
Oh, your ears are selective. Yeah, I told them we'd feed them if they could tell me where he was, and they said they didn't know.
Oh.
And they were totally unaffected by the psychic purple whatever that affected both Thad and I. So whatever happened either wasn't aimed at them or they just weren't able to even perceive it.
I mean,
Maybe
cats
cats
see
are
magic?
immune.
I mean, I always assumed they could because that's why witches, synonymously had them, but maybe that's just,
Oh, I thought that was because witches were mostly assholes and they like felt kinship with a cat.
never.
What? Is that not the truth?
Probably.
Huh.
Okay,
So
so there's not much use of us going back to the department.
no, I feel like we need to either find that cat or figure out how the magic is doing stuff to it.
I think finding a cat would be easier than trying to figure out the magic now.
Do we have
Oh, I agree.
Do we have any professors at the school who know stuff like that?
Plenty, but would they help
Yeah,
us?
surely.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't they? Thad
Well-
slams his fist on the table.
They might be busy with their own thing. We have to be able to do it ourselves. Isn't that the whole point of going to the school?
I mean, I agree, but usually if we have something, direct that we want to ask them, that they usually
They're more
help.
than helpful, but
Yeah.
I feel like this isn't...
Except the
Oh.
old guy.
What? No,
well,
no. He
no.
helped
Nick was
just
pretty good today. He did this whole crazy magic thing with Ilarion, where they looked into the past in a crystal ball. It was pretty impressive, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
So maybe the only reason that we haven't got help from him before is I always do the talking and I'm not very concise.
I mean,
Maybe-
he did
maybe if one
say
of-
afterwards how it was nice that we came to him with a direct question for once.
Yeah, so maybe if one of you guys do the talking, we'll actually get help.
What did you see in the past? Your estate back at home?
What? He is confused by that statement.
Nothing.
He'll just
Never mind.
think of it as nothing.
Rich boy.
Right.
This has devolved so quickly.
Let's say that again.
No, I'm sorry. I just the burger is so stale. They got
Is that a
caught.
fried egg in there?
It got caught in my throat. I'm sorry.
Right.
So, Valeria, do you want to tell them what you saw in the
Right. We saw the apartment just moments before Gale was lost her memory, so to speak. Or I suppose just before Gale got possessed and came to the graveyard. And we saw that she had 2 cats, and there was another cat just off somewhere. And it was
on top of
casting
it?
magic. Yeah, it was casting magic with its paws. Oh, what kind of cat does magic? I don't know any cat that does magic. Do you?
I mean, just this one.
Yeah, just this one. And
You say you actually saw it casting the spell?
yes, that is correct. I did. You should have seen Gale's body. It just stiffened. It was like rigor mortis. Very, very strange.
This sounds creepy.
It was creepy. Oh my god. It's like what was the color again? He's like trying to think. It's like purple, I want to say.
Yeah, you said it was like that purpley green magic, right?
Yeah. Exactly that.
And the
Purple
thing
green
at the
magic.
apartment was purple as well.
Your psychic episode. Is that color linked to the magic? There was green as well.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at least this color of magic is maybe indicative of it being the cat or whatever is possessing the cat.
The color is the
I
key.
thought you did mention. Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah, oh, hang on. Color is... Wait, what about... Hilarion, you can detect magic, right?
That's correct.
So, what if to find the cat, we just have to look for that green-purple magic?
Well, green and purple is those are 2 colors, and I feel like we'd get a range of results.
I'm just saying, I've not seen anybody else use magic that color. Have you?
Well, I mean, yeah, good point, but
Even your
my
magic,
range is my range is
kind of quite
limited.
light.
So we have a big area to search.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, we
Wait,
could at least maybe spend a day just walking around the town and see if we could find some sign of it, maybe? I don't know, I don't really know how, otherwise, like, how are we going to find this cat, you know?
is anyone good at art? could put missing cat posters and see if the town has information.
I mean, I hadn't thought of that.
What do you think?
I think at some point Gail is going to want to go home, and I am just worried about her safety if we haven't kind of sorted this issue out.
Oh, good point.
Like, maybe we could use Gale as, like, bait.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah, like, rather than us trying to find the cat, maybe we can make the cat come to us.
oh, and how do you propose we do that?
Uh,
Valerion's not opposed to the idea of some underhanded tactics. Clearly.
I was more just thinking maybe we could let Gale go back to her apartment. Maybe try and keep some sort of, I don't know, sneak eye on what's going on, or I don't really know. I'm sorry, I don't really know magic very well. So I was hoping maybe you got like a spell you guys could use where you could see what's going on inside. Like, is there a spell like that?
Yeah, I think I've got something.
Yeah, do a quick history check. See if you can remember.
Got 23.
Yeah, you know there's a spell that does that. One sec, just as DM, I need to remember what the fucking thing's called.
Clairvoyance!
I think it's either clairvoyance or I think there's something else that can do it as well, though.
I think it's clairvoyance.
No, it's like a you can cast like a little, like, it's like magic camera style thing where you basically create I forgot what
Magic
it's called.
spy.
I spy with my rich eye. What's inside of the poor man's apartment?
I think it might be called Arcane Eye or something like that.
Oh, I was looking at this thing called floating disc. What the hell is this? No, that's something else.
Yeah, I think Arcane Eye was the one I was thinking of. But yeah, so yeah, you know there's a couple of spells like that, like Clairvoyance and Arcane Eye you could use to sort of remotely spy on something like that. Yeah, so, what do you reckon? We got a spell that could do that?
Yeah. Let me see. Would it be a spell in his spell book?
That's a very good question. Let's see. Don't know what level you get that. Hang on. You're not a divination wizard, are you?
No thanks.
You're a necromancer, so it wouldn't be a spell that you'd have in your spell book, but it is a spell you know exists and will be something that you could learn.
Who is the divination magic user in Eggfort? Or is that kind of just like a
divination teacher? Who would that be?
I mean, I guess you could just put Ida.
I think it would still be.
Ida's
Yeah, it's still going to
magic.
be the school of wizardry, so it would still be Ida. Yeah.
Right. Let me just go to the school real quick. So you will start off.
What? Oh, where are you going?
I'm going to see Ida.
Oh, okay. And like, yeah, Hilarion dashes out. Let me just pop you on the board in the school quickly.
Oh, before he does that, he'll ask if anyone wants to come. He doesn't want to just pop off like unannounced. We'll see if they want to come and tag along, or if they're just going to stay in Mordred Manor.
Yeah, anyone who wants to go with can go with.
Is there anyone?
Sorry, what was that?
Would you like to go to Eggfort and see Ida?
Yeah, sure, I'll tag along.
Remind me again, didn't Ida teach Vex a spell? Was that someone else?
I think she taught you a spell.
She taught you,
I know I was taught a spell.
and Thad learned to spell as well, but I don't know if he learned that from Ida or not. Vex did learn a couple of spells on some level up, but it's nothing that exciting.
Yeah, so you guys arrive at the school. It's getting later on the day at this point. Yeah, there's not lots of students here, but you still see enough like hustle and bustle going on around the place. And you walk into the sort of magic classroom, and you see there is just Ida in there, sort of stood over by the pot as you walk in.
Okay, go ahead, Rion.
Where am I? I'm not on the board. Fine. Right. Professor Ida.
What? Oh! Hello.
Hello.
How can I help you, Alaria?
Oh. Not quite my, not the most... there's no nice way to put it. I need to spy on someone.
She sort of turns her head sideways, looking at... Oh? And why would that be?
There is a magical being that I think is trolling another person. If not controlling, coercing. They're basically manipulating someone.
Oh.
And,
This is not good.
no. Very nefarious. And I'd like to find out some more information. Without their knowledge, of course. I feel like if they knew, then the jig would be up, as they say.
This is most difficult. There are ways to magically spy on people, as you probably know. Clairvoyance amongst it. But a sufficiently powerful enough magic user could potentially detect your spell.
Is there a way for us to mask it?
It again turns her head to the side and goes, Maybe. It is not something I have ever really had to do.
Maybe like a shroud or a barrier that kind of protects that spell, if you would.
Could we not instead maybe find a very sneaky person to send in and then cast a magical non-detection on them?
He'll look to Vex, and then back to Ida, and then back to Vex.
I mean, yeah, I could probably do that.
But Aaron kind of remembers, like, what did you say? The room was closing in on you when you were there?
Yeah, I did. There appeared to be some sort of physical, I don't know, like, area effect. I don't know whether the being was there themselves or whether it was just more a trap that was set on the area, but we were walked in and we were fine, and then when we went to leave, suddenly the doors and windows just went flat, like they weren't real. And then they turned purple and swirly, and they started closing in. Everything got really claustrophobic. and then we came out of it.
Sounds like a powerful spell indeed.
I guess
Right,
we
and,
just don't want to go back in there without being a bit more prepared. If there was anything you could do to help us. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be talking.
Can either of you perform 3rd level abjuration magic?
Haha. Ha.
What is abjuration? Sorry.
No.
Abjuration is another spell of, class of spells. But it would allow you. There is one called non-detection, and it would allow you to, for the duration of the spell, keep a target that you touch hidden from divination magic.
Oh.
Which would mean that magically they could not be found should they be sufficiently hidden in sneakiness.
Is that
I
something
don't-
that I need to concentrate on?
Yeah, I don't even know if I can do 3rd level spells.
It would take a sufficiently advanced magic user to learn, but she looks to you, Ilarion, and goes, I don't see why you could not learn, Ilarion. I have seen your spell work previously. It is most good.
Well, if you're most willing to, then I'd be happy to learn.
Yes, we can work on it this week in lessons. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be able to learn by the end of the week.
Ilarion will look to Vex. Do you think a week is enough?
I mean, I guess just because this will take a week, it doesn't mean we have to drop doing everything else, but that's quite a long time. Can we put a rush on it, Ida?
Possible to learn it sooner?
I mean, he's an
Or
elf.
maybe a less
He
refined
doesn't
version?
need to rest for 8 hours.
He looks at you and goes, well, it is more the case of learning magic outside of a class or school that you already know. And it is not an easy thing to do. We must study the various movements for the somatic components and etc.
What are our other options? If, let's say, more, for more urgent matters, I suppose. Not saying that this isn't urgent.
Well, rather than you learn the spell, you could just we could just imbibe it
scroll?
into a scroll for you. Obviously,
And I
that's
could
only good to be used once, though.
And I could give that scroll to Vex, couldn't I?
Yes, she should be able to cast the scroll on herself. The magic is, after all, in the scroll.
Okay. He'll bite. I think that might be a better solution for this plan that we're hatching up.
Okay, sounds like a plan then. One moment. And she pulls a scroll, like a blank scroll, out of her bag. Sort of casts her hand over it. Sort of hear her mutter something, and you see her move her hands as she does so. And you see like a... It's familiar to other scrolls that you've seen before, but the incantation, like the magical runes on it, are a bit different. And she rolls it up and passes it to you. And goes, there you go. One scroll of non-detection.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Have to learn this
Okay.
someday.
Thank you. And just so I'm sure, where am I sneaking? Where am I using this?
Well, wherever you would want to be placing a scrying object or a clairvoyance, you know. So rather than cast the spell in there, you can cast that spell on yourself, then be very sneaky and be inside the place, and you will be able to see what happens without magic being able to detect you.
So I need to get an object enchanted with clairvoyance as well.
She looks at you and goes, "What? I'm sorry, what?"
No,
What?
you will be our sneak person.
What? And then you just want me to stay there?
Well, you can get out, can't you? Right?
Um,
Do you trust your abilities?
no, I think she's a bit traumatized from the last time she went in and couldn't get out because doors stopped being a thing.
How can I inspire my friend?
I mean, but I don't know. How can you inspire them? But you get to I feel like that's a you job, buddy.
Right. Vex, do you really not trust yourself?
Look, I'll go along with it.
No. I'll only do it if you're sure. How about that?
I'm not really sure there's another way around it, and we can't wait a week, and I guess I don't want to be the reason that nothing can happen, so
You know,
let's
you need to learn how to say no.
go.
You know what? He will shake his head and... Well, I could always do it myself, as he has this troll himself. He'll walk by.
You cast the spell, and I'll do the rest.
No. I will cast a spell on myself as he walks off.
As you guys walk out, Ida kind of goes, bye then.
Oh! he'll
Thank
stop
you.
just before leaving. Thank you, Professor! Apologies, where are my manners? And then he will...
No problem. Seems you are preoccupied with your quest.
He will bow and leave.
Yeah, you guys. I think you're going to leave to go back to Mordred now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I keep the scroll to my person very tightly. I do not want it to be stolen.
Cool, yeah. So you guys arrive back at Mordred. Book is sort of on a seat, on a sofa over by the fire. Sort of just semi-passed out, chilling. What is Thad doing?
I'm at the table, reading over the diary again, trying to pick up anything that he'd missed.
Cool. If you want to give me some rolls for that. Oh, there's 2 Illyrians. How did that happen?
Oh. No!
Must be
a little
Mr.
more.
Biscuits.
Yeah, an intruder has appeared. Yeah, as you're reading through that, do you want to just give me an Arcana and an Investigation, Thad?
A 22 and a 13.
Okay, so you're not the most skilled with magic, but you, as you're reading through, you definitely get like a. You can't tell if it's coming from a certain page or not. You can't quite dig out where it's coming from, but you sort of feel like a similar remnant of the magic that you encountered in the apartment, like in this diary or something.
So do I recognize anything from the apartment that correlates with this, whatever's in the diary?
It's just the feeling of the magic, like oppressive, like squashy feeling from that purple magic. Like you feel some of it, like almost leaching out of this diary somewhere.
Elf,
But
get over here.
What is it?
Check this out. Do you feel that as well?
He'll keenly observe. What is he looking?
Does he have... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just cast. I mean, you can either cast detect magic or roll Arcana. I mean, probably roll it too.
Cast detect magic. arcane. 25.
Nice. And just give me a history on top of that.
9.
So yeah, you cast detect magic. And Thab, what was it you said to him? Sorry.
I just told him to look at the diary, like whichever pages
elf,
made me
check it out.
made me kind of squirm.
Yeah, you didn't really figure out a page, but you just sort of like point at the diary and just like be like, I got some sort of weird magic from this. Yeah, Ilarion, you feel now you weren't in the apartment, so you can't match it up to the magic that was in the apartment, but you feel like it's very similar feeling to because you didn't really investigate the magic that was going on at the graveyard, but like you get a very similar sort of feeling from what you encountered being emitted from the ritual there as to
So
the
I
magic.
discern the color.
Yeah, you can kind of feel the colours, if you will. Like you get that kind of purple and green vibe coming from like. What was your investigation again? Sorry.
It was a 19. Oh, so, wait, what? Investigation?
Oh, you didn't do one. Yeah, just do an investigation. See if you can figure out where that's coming from.
27.
Very nice. Yeah, you go through the book page by page, and as you get to like the last blank page, like you feel that page in very particular is like you can just feel like that magic signature on that last page.
On that last blank page.
Yeah.
It's the strongest here. But he doesn't know why it's blank.
Yeah, I'm assuming you point that out to Thad as you're doing that.
Yeah, he will. How... I suppose my question is there like any marks, indentations on this blank page? Is there any rips? Like, is it just a blank page because no one's filled it in, or is it a blank because someone's ripped something out?
Give me another Arcana, if you would.
17.
Writing's hidden.
Yeah, you sort of like it's kind of hard to figure out, like, but you get like a feeling like that something is like hidden in or on this page that you just can't see.
Why can't I see it?
Is there anything Thab wants to do while this is going on?
No, he's just waiting on Ilarion.
Jawbone, have you got a pencil? He wants to
what?
test something.
Yeah, hang on a second. And he goes over to one of the drawers in the kitchen, like opens it, and, like digs around, and like pulls out a pencil and hands it over to you. Oh, there you go.
What he'll do is he'll use the lead and kind of like not scribble, but like how would you put it? I suppose mark the page with lead or not graphite, whatever it is. Basically, to see like has anyone left like a message that might have gone through to the other page. If you know what I mean.
You kind of want to try and like sort of like a tracing style thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
See if a message is coming through to this blank page. Like maybe they've.
Give me a sleight of hand.
7.
Yeah, you go to the page behind it, and like sort of scribble, like gently, like flat with the pencil on there to sort of like shade
exactly.
the page in.
Yeah, exactly that.
Like you don't see anything. Like nothing comes up. But what you felt from the page was like magical. So like you feel like maybe it's not something you're going to detect with like something as basic and physical as that, you know.
physical.
On seeing these guys struggle a bit, can Vex get up and come and lend a hand?
Sure.
Yes.
I just bought the table. Get there.
She just pops over. Just like, do you mind if I take a look?
Yeah, go for it.
And she's gonna hold the book open with that last page that seems odd and that's blank, and she's gonna close her eyes, and however strange it looks, she's gonna try and smell the page and also listen to it, and just try and use her other senses to see if she can glean anything from it. She does have some magical ability as well, so she might be able to detect spell energy, but...
I mean, what do you want to roll?
I mean, my perception's going to be better than my arcana, so... Assuming those would be the two choices.
Again, it depends on what it is in particular that you're trying to look for. I mean, you can't just really, like, look for everything, you know, you have to be trying to look for something in particular.
Yeah, alright. Never mind for now then.
Oh, okay. Can you describe the magic, other than like the color that Alarion is like feeling from this magic? Is it like what is it? Is what he's trying to find.
I mean, you could roll Arcana again and try and glean a little bit more from it.
Yeah, let's do that. 24.
Yeah, on a 24, you're just sort of like looking at the blank page, sort of like moving your hand over it, and you're not entirely sure what it is you did, but as you sort of like move your fingers around, just try like every little sort of, it's almost like trying to pick a lock but with magic. Like you're just sort of like poking the page here and like seeing if something happens there. As you do that, like the page in front of you, like you're not sure what text, but runes and text appear on the page.
Is everyone else seeing that, or is that just me?
No, it appears for everybody.
Oh!
Runes. Hey,
Can anyone read them?
can I attempt to read them?
Let's see, what languages do you have?
I have Abyssal, Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
Yeah, you don't recognise this. You recognise the magical runes. Give me an insight.
Nat 1.
You recognise the runes, but they're put together in a way that's sort of weird to you, that you don't recognise.
Can I cast Comprehend Languages?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Obviously, why not?
Yeah. Oh, wait. It says the spell doesn't decode secret message text or glyph, which is an arcane sigil. That isn't part of written language. Unless it's not written in an
Well,
arcane
it depends
sigil
if
glyph.
Dan counts it as a secret message or just a different language.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll cast Comprehend Language.
Yeah, so you cast Comprehend Language. I mean, the glyph, like the runes don't make any more sense to you. But there is text around it. And the text is, I mean, honestly, there's not a huge amount in it. You sort of read it and it's just like general spell preamble for the most part. And it says, like, use this spell for control over another being.
Okay.
And then at the bottom, it's just sort of like describing material components required for the spell.
And the runes on this spell, do they look complete? Are they incomplete?
I mean, they look complete as in runes that you've seen before, but they're in a weird order that you don't recognize and would have thought wouldn't really do anything.
Can you like try to unscramble it, kind of figure out if there's a correct order to it?
You can try another insight, see if you can figure it out.
Yeah, let's do that. Got 21 this time.
Yeah, you look at it a bit, and you see, like, that it's almost like the runes that have been used here, it's almost like they're not using, like, their primary functions to interact. It's kind of like someone's crammed together a load of stuff that would generally have a lot of bad effects, but the bad effect is the thing that they're looking for here. Like, usually you wouldn't necessarily be trying to make a spell that would control another human's mind or something. Like, that's something that would be, like, a bit no-no.
Yeah.
You know, for using on other sentient beings. But what they've kind of done is stack runes in a way that means that the negative effects build up together, and the negative effect that it builds up to is that person then becomes, very, like, weak against manipulation, basically. Like, it basically means it's very, very easy for someone to magically take control of them.
Is it kind of like debuffing them, basically?
Essentially, yeah, like, you're stacking a load of debuffs that on their own wouldn't really do anything like this, but when, like, these 4 or 5 runes that are here are combined, like, it adds up into basically making that person very vulnerable.
I suppose it's like a curse then.
Pretty much,
Some
yeah.
way. I'd like to tell the group that these are not good runes, sigils, whatever it is, and whatever this person's been using. Wait, whose diary is this again?
It's Gail's diary, but I imagine is the
It's been tampered.
So yeah, somebody put this in her, and this is why she's under control.
Yeah, he agrees, and then he'll think of Tina immediately, thinking, how did Tina also get like influence? Let's say.
I think
Well,
Butt
see-
from over on his chair just sort of goes, well, I mean, I assume she has a diary as well.
She
Diary
will
of-
definitely have a diary that will probably reveal a lot more than we are
Wait, isn't that
wanting
didn't we
to
find...
know. The thing, Tina was very open about the fact that she knew she was going to the graveyard to meet her auntie there and the cat for a ritual. It's just she thought she was summoning a zombie boyfriend because she's into that. You know, not to diss anyone's kink or anything, but she's already admitted to that. So I'm not sure what else we can learn from her diary necessarily.
Did I find her diary? Was that her locker that I broke into? I forgot obviously his
It
name
was,
now.
yeah, but you only found that spell scroll in there.
Oh, okay.
Or at least that was all that you took with you anyway.
Right.
I mean, yeah, we could go looking for her diary, but we're not going to get it by asking for it. And I don't really want to go breaking into their house.
No, I don't think it'd do us any good. I mean, we know that they're both being influenced by Mr. Business.
Yeah, I mean,
And
plus
they're
Linda's
definitely-
nice.
But this is a family affair as well. It's
Well,
Tina and Gale. So what's
yeah,
stopping
but
Mr. Business
Gale
from?
Gale doesn't necessarily sound like she was a willing participant, so I don't think we can say it was like they planned the whole thing together. It's more that whatever this Mr. Business thing is, found a lonely woman and realized that she had an easily manipulable, niece, and he's orchestrated this whole thing to keep his filthy little paws clean.
Yeah, Book just sort of pipes up and goes, yeah, I honestly think at this point we need to figure out what the fuck it is the cat wants, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Like, if we can figure out his motives, it'd make our lives a lot easier.
World domination.
What Larian will do is he will add to table. He will add the conduit portal spell scroll that he had gotten. This was in Tina's locker. It was blank originally, but with the help of I think it was Ida, wasn't it? We managed to bring the spell back into this scroll.
Yeah, you guys uncovered the runes and that were on the scroll, yeah.
She was summoning, allegedly to her, a zombie boyfriend.
Yeah, that's what she thought was going on, and that's why she kept on practicing zombie summonings.
I mean, what do we know about this kid? Like, because they sound chronically lonely.
She's the eldest of 3. It doesn't sound like she has many friends. She gets paid to babysit her siblings. She works at her dad's burger shop.
So, I mean, okay, I guess what I'm asking is this some crazy teenage criminal mastermind, or is this just some chronically lonely teenager with a wildly underestimated value of their safety?
The second one, definitely the second.
Because that sounds like the sort of stupid thing kids would do, right? I mean,
Yeah, she's not dangerous because she's planning it and is cunning and evil.
Yeah, she's dangerous because she's stupid, right?
She's dangerous because she's ignorant. Yeah,
Is that the
that's
same
it.
for Gale? I mean, we've met Linda. It's not like that.
No, but Gale's unwilling participant. Remember?
Yeah, no, I get that, but I mean, Tina is only, from what I see, a willing participant because she's trying to get a zombie,
boyfriend.
Like, she was also under the spell when we got there too, right? So, has the cat just been manipulating her using that story and then using her person when she turns up to do whatever magic?
Yeah.
Another angle. Yeah, maybe. Gale isn't Gale, I would say, is probably very easy to manipulate as well.
Can I use my history?
Smart, right?
She seems like she has a softer character than Linda. And Linda does not have a hard character. You know? So, yeah, I get Gale doesn't feel like she has any edges.
I don't know if did I use detect magic on the from what I remember, I don't know why, but I feel like wasn't that a portal spell that Mr. Business was making in the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
I don't know if you actually detected on the last fight what the ritual actually was. I don't think you did.
I think I did, because I was trying to discern what the hell it was that they were like doing together, basically.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember, so we could go back and look at the footage quickly if you wanted, just see if you did.
If we can, just I don't know. If you don't want to, I don't mind as well. So I'm not too fussed
It's
about
worth
you.
finding out, isn't it? One sec. Because I remember you guys did that on when they were summoning the zombie clot things.
Technical break.
Yeah, you did for that, but I don't remember from last session, but I yeah, again, I could just not remember it.
As far as my notes go, you didn't do the detect magic on the last battle. You did it on the zombie clock one.
But yeah, I mean, if you remember doing it and we haven't written it down, then it'll be in the footage. You should be able to see it in there.
Let's see.
And I suppose there's a bit of time between the cat disappearing and taking them back to in and out, so you could have done it then.
Well, the ritual stopped when the cat teleported, so...
Back in a minute.
There's the last step. I'm just having a quick look through now as well.
No worries.
Screaming and distracted things whilst you guys attacked them, but I could have missed something. Do you have any luck, Apollo?
Hang on. What minute are you on the thing?
I was at 47:30. Was where the last turn of yours I watched started.
One. That's episode 8, right?
I'll tell you what we could do instead if you want. We could just roll a fucking history check.
Yeah, let's fucking do that.
See if you can remember.
Let's just do that.
Yeah, alright. Because it's something a bit what's it? Let's say DC 15.
Go on then. Let's roll. I got 19.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. What was it you were doing? Sorry. Oh, were you trying to compare it to the scroll in front to the magic that you saw at the graveyard?
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Yeah, you on that you get you're pretty sure that that's the spell that they were using.
Okay, so we know what spell it is. The portal spell. The only thing is, we don't exactly know if are they trying to go through that portal? Are they trying to bring something in through that portal?
I mean, I feel like they're trying to bring something in, but the question is what and why?
You don't think it's that zombie
I mean,
amalgamation?
I feel like that zombie isn't what they're trying to bring here. I feel like that's... So, hey, here's my... Let's run with this a second, right? Let's say that this Tina thing person is so obsessed with zombies that she's messing up the spells, maybe? It's not like they're good at magic, right? They're
No.
not trained
they're
in it.
They're in Mumples.
So maybe that zombie thing is what happens whenever they try to summon whatever it is the cat wants to summon, but her brain gets in the way, I guess? Like, maybe her want for zombies is, like, distorting it or something?
But then, wouldn't you just get rid of them and just cast the spell yourself, then?
Yeah, but maybe
What's
it requires a certain amount of people for the spell to be cast, you know?
Yeah,
maybe
but-
there's, like, a people requirement. I
But-
mean, we've got the spell in front of us now, right? We've got that scroll there. Maybe we need to research the scroll and find out how it works. I mean, you've not tried to cast it, right?
Buck has a point, though, because it seems she was acting on her own willpower all the last times that we'd kind of found her, but that time in the graveyard, she was definitely being controlled. So,
But what I'm saying is, even when she's being controlled, maybe her lust for zombies is so great that it's hard to control lots of minds, I would have thought. And maybe it's just difficult to get rid of that whole desire from someone.
well, maybe.
I don't know. I don't really know magic. I'm just saying it seems like human nature is kind of getting in the way there.
Yeah, good idea. Let's...
I don't think you can call a sexy zombie fetish typical human nature. But then I'm a talking raccoon, so what do I know?
Shall we consult then? Shall we try and learn more about this spell? I mean, I assumed that, well, if you're strong enough, I assume you can cast it on your own, but if you need more sources of magic...
Why don't you give it a go?
Right now?
Well, you've got the scroll there. I mean, we could probably do it outside, just in case something happens, but...
Yeah, but what if he summons one of those zombie things?
Giant monster. Yeah.
I mean, we don't know that's exactly how that... I mean, surely it'll only summon a giant monster if we want to summon a giant monster, right?
Can I read the spell?
You can give it a go, sure.
Yeah, let me try and learn more about the spell. All I know is it's a portal spell scroll, but I don't think he's bothered to actually read deeper. He's kind of taking it at face value for what it is.
Yeah, I think you probably have to cast Comprehend Languages again to be able to read it, but yeah, that's fine if you want to do that. I think is it a cantrip for you, or is it an actual... No, it's an actual first level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you can use a spell slot to cast it again.
What does it say, Elf?
And yeah, you sort of... again, you've got the sort of blurb at the start of it. it basically translates to a powerful summoning spell that can either summon like things from other planes, or can summon things that are powerfully rooted enough in the summoner's mind. And like you get to the sort of the stuff at the bottom that's like material components and stuff like that. And you see that it requires at least 3 mages, or at least 3 powerful magic users to be able to concentrate long enough for the spell
There
to...
it is. 3 mages.
So you
A
mean that
free-
cat was casting that spell as well as dealing with us?
And I mean, also presumably whilst using 2 other people as its other 2 mages, right?
Yeah,
That is
by
correct.
gods.
That seems like a lot of powerful magic.
A lot of magic in one kitty.
So how does our list look? We've got find out what the cat wants. We've found out what the spells are pretty much at this point, right?
Yes.
So, other than find out what the cat wants, what else do we need to do?
Figure out a way to free Tina and Gale from
Oh, okay,
the,
yes, we need to find a way to
their
protect
influence.
those guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd
so
say
you've got her diary now, though, so I assume the diary was what was making her susceptible to the spell, right? From what you were saying?
That's correct. Can I rip that page of the rune from the diary?
Yeah, so maybe if we can keep those sort of curses away from them, they won't be taken over anymore.
Yeah, can I rip it out?
Sure, yeah, if you want to do that, yeah.
Let's rip it out.
we should definitely make sure that in taking these items, we don't make ourselves susceptible as well, though. Like, maybe
Yeah.
we can ask
It
Ida or the
is-
professor to dispel magic.
Give me an insight and an arcana as you go to do that, Hilarion.
Yes. Got that 1 on the insight. Got a 12 on the arcana.
Yeah, you like you know that the page needs to be destroyed at minimum, and you just think you should throw the whole thing in the fire.
I mean, that's what he wanted to do in the first place. So he's gonna crumple up the piece of paper that how.
Oh no,
holds
Hilarion
the-
throws the whole thing into the fire, the whole book, on that 1 insight.
Let's dispose of everything. He will toss it into the.
He totally forgets that there might, like, I mean, you've read it already, so, like, you just kind of assume it's like, this is useless now, and you're like, destroy!
Whoa! That was the lady's possessions!
Just like, whoop, and it goes up. And as it does so, like, you're stood quite close from having thrown it in. Like,
buy
this,
them
sort
a
of
new one.
this, like, magical blast, as the thing is destroyed, sort of pushes you back and over the cushions.
Yeah! I felt that.
Yeah, everyone else hears the sort of, like, magical woof as that happens.
Magical boom.
Yo,
Whoa, Rion, are you okay?
damn, dude, you alright?
I'll lift the thumbs up. Yep, I'm fine.
Wait, did you just burn the whole book?
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, I can't see that being problematic.
No.
I mean, the thing was cursed as hell. I'm sure he had a very good reason for it.
Well, you never know. The curses could seep into the other pages. Let's not take any chances.
I just hope we got all the information out of it that we needed. That was all I was kind of thinking.
look back. Should be alright.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit late now anyway, so... okay. So I guess we need to somehow find out if this Tina has got a cursed item as well.
Yeah. How should we do that?
Vex, could you just maybe talk to Linda?
Yeah, I think that might be the easiest. If we explain it and say there's a possibility that somebody's put a curse in Tina's diary, I think she'd let us look.
Or at least just something Tina owns, because it might not be her diary.
Oh, sure. I think either way, if we explain the situation, I think Linda would be willing to help. You know.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
okay. I mean,
I can detect magic on whatever it is, so that might be helpful.
So let's go get burgers.
didn't you only just eat a burger?
We always could use more burgers.
Yeah, but the one I just ate was cold.
Oh, okay, sure. Lead the way. And yeah, you all head out to In-N-Out. And yeah, we'll call the session there for tonight.
Woo!
Cool.
Wow, we did a lot.
Yeah, you guys got enough.
Good stuff, Dan.